What's up, YouTube? It is I, Shataramaxima, here in this channel's new segment called Game of the Month. Okay, so basically what I do in this segment is once a month, I will choose my personal game of the month, starting with now, March 2013. Alright, let's begin. Now, in March, there were quite a few big game releases, as you all know, like God of War Ascension for the PlayStation 3, Tomb Raider, and even BioShock Infinite. But I'm sure by now you can already guess what my game of March is. That's right, it's BioShock Infinite. What makes BioShock Infinite an amazing game? It's its amazing story. Okay? BioShock has one of the most compelling stories in gaming thus far, and to top it off, it has a well-crafted and magnificent, unexpected ending. A great ending in a game is hard to come by these days, with games such as Aliens Colonial Marines. That game had a terrible ending. Combat in BioShock is slightly above average, maybe even average, nothing fantastic in my opinion. In fact, sometimes the combat is just an annoying obstacle you have to face to get deeper into the story. There are few powers in the games that you can use to combat your enemies, and they're called vigors, some more useful than the other, and that sort of thing. I don't really need to say much because you can only know how awesome BioShock Infinite is by experiencing the game yourself. The voice acting in the game is also really good. Instead of having a silent hero like the first two BioShock games, they have one that talks. Booker DeWitt develops a very interesting character with the female lead, Elizabeth, and the characters in the game, such as the Lutece twins, are very fleshed out and interesting. However, I do hate some parts of the combat in the game. Be wary, this might contain spoilers, so if you don't like spoilers, you skip 30 seconds ahead of this video. Alright, starting now. Alright, so there's this one boss fight in the game that's repeated 3 times. 3 times, and this boss fight is Lady Comstock's ghost. She is a really annoying and difficult boss fight if you're playing on harder difficulties, and she is repeated 3 times. I didn't know why they did this. They should have maybe added more bosses into the game. There's not many bosses that you actually combat. The handyman, however, are really challenging, and that's a good part. That's the good thing about BioShock. There is actually challenging enemies. But overall, BioShock Infinite is an amazing game, a Game of the Year contender, and worthy of the full price of $59.99. That's what makes BioShock Infinite my game of March. Go and pick this game up, whether it's on the PC or PS3. If you have the chance, just pick this game up. It is worth it for the storyline and most of the gameplay. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and also tell me what's your game of March. This is Shataramaxima, and I'm out.